Bruce Lee wasn't just a martial artist. He was a philosopher, a visionary, and a rebel who dared to question the traditional martial arts systems that had stood untouched for centuries. At a time when martial arts styles were rigid and locked into patterns, Bruce asked a bold question: why stick to a style at all? He believed that fighting wasn't about tradition, it was about effectiveness. He saw that many martial artists were losing real fights because they were stuck in fixed stances and memorized forms that didn't work under pressure. Bruce broke away from this mold. He wanted to create a system that was fluid, practical, and real. This thinking led to the birth of his personal martial art, Jeet Kune Do, or the way of the intercepting fist, a concept that would shake the very foundations of combat. The end of one-style dominance. Before Bruce Lee, martial arts was all about being loyal to one style. Karate, Kung Fu, Taekwondo, Judo. Each had its own strict techniques and believed it was the best. Fighters trained in just one system and rarely learned anything else. Bruce shattered that wall. He saw that no single martial art had all the answers. He trained in Wing Chun, Western boxing, fencing, wrestling, and street fighting, then blended them into something new. He was the first to say, absorb what is useful, discard what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. That mindset opened the door for mixed martial arts, MMA, as we know it today. Bruce Lee didn't just mix styles, he destroyed the idea that styles were even necessary. He created a movement where effectiveness came first, and labels didn't matter. That changed everything. Speed redefined the art of interception. Bruce Lee wasn't just fast, he was shockingly fast. His movements were so explosive that cameras of his time had trouble capturing them. One of his core principles was interception. He believed that the best defense was to strike at the exact moment your opponent attacked. His philosophy of intercepting made his fighting style both defensive and offensive in one move. This wasn't about waiting, it was about striking first, faster than the opponent could react. His famous one-inch punch wasn't just a trick, it was proof of how power could come from precision and speed, not size. This concept deeply influenced future fighters and trainers who began focusing on explosive speed and timing rather than brute force. Footwork that broke traditions. In traditional martial arts, stances were deep, rigid, and rooted to the ground. Bruce saw a problem in that. Being stuck meant you couldn't adapt or escape quickly. So he studied the footwork of Western boxing and fencing. He moved like a dancer, always light on his feet, ready to shift, strike, or retreat. His bouncing rhythm was unlike anything seen in Chinese martial arts. This footwork gave him the ability to control distance, attack angles, and avoid being hit. In modern combat sports, whether it's MMA, kickboxing, or even